Good morning. It is day 10. I've run out of fingers officially. Um, so, um, the 3D print finished from yesterday. This was one of the arms. A motor is going to go in here, right? This is for like the cable to come out. So this is going to, there's going to be like a base here that holds it and it like spins it like this, right? And there's a motor that sticks up here. And then this is the second arm that has um other way. This it's like a sliding box. It's on a little angle, but I think I can just fix the string. And so there's a motor that will go in here. It has a little doil on it, so this will go around the doil. And so I can, use the servo motor to crank that up and down with the electromagnet on the end. And ideally pull the pieces up. Then on the two axis, I can like move it around to every point on the board and pick up and put down pieces. And then for like if you capture a piece, it'll literally just drop it into a bucket I'll have on the side. And then the only other thing is like um, promoting to a promoting to a if you get a pawn across the board and you want to promote to like a queen or a rook or a knight or whatever, or bishop, um, then I want to have like something that's because it's just a two-axis arm, right? And it's going to, you know, my God, it's gonna sit like this, right? Um, it means that this is never gonna change on the z-axis, right? So this has to sit literally like and this has to sit literal like centimeters away from those pieces. Um, so so for like act, so it's like I'll pick it up, um, drop it off the side, pick something up, go to a different square, put it down. See the problem is though as well is number one, I think I'm gonna have to put the whole thing on like a big base, right? To make sure that the arm doesn't like move at all. It needs to be exactly static because I'm hard coding the coordinates of every single square that it needs to go to. And because it's two axis, it's like this one has to move accordingly and this one has to move accordingly to get to the right square. So there's still a lot of work to do and it's due in exactly 1 week on the 16th. And tomorrow, web programming project's due. I'm gonna work on that tonight and finishing it up, and then the finals on Thursday for discrete math. Um, so going to here for day number 10. Plan for deep work block number 10. Um, again, advent of code. Only thing here though is if I can't solve if I can't solve advent of code by like 10, like we need to get started right now. By 10, I'm moving on to finishing lectures 30, 32, 32 through 39 of discrete math. And that's it for today. Okay. I'm just doing those. Only other thing I'll show before we get started is I did, like I promised, is number one, I cleaned this up a little more instead of just one big. Oh, we did that yesterday. Never mind. Um, I have this, so I put together the homework that's due today actually. So I need to do this today tonight. This was the last homework, and then these were the first and second midterms and their solutions, and then this was the past four finals. In their solutions. So throughout tonight, I'm gonna do some like off my recording, and then tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going to be going through all these. So yeah. Anyways, it is Advent of Code time. Yo Vim. Um. Oh, one thing I really wanted to do as well was this is day 9. Um, No shot. Day 8? Advent of code day 8. I don't have a day 9 though. I guess what's better here is if I do CD downloads, CD advent of code, and then here. Yeah, no, I have CD day 9. And so what I can do for this, oh yeah, this is what I should have been doing, is I can do echo data.text. I always fuck this up. Echo day 9.py. Now I can go into day 9.txt. Okay. Oh yeah. What I was gonna say is I wanted to actually, before I start this, I wanted to do a git init. Wait, actually, how do I make a new GitHub repo from terminal? Oh, I didn't want to use L1. Git init. Oh, you really do have to just manually add it. I didn't know if you just do it all from. So I wanted to do advent of code 2024. This repo will hold all of my advent of code solution. Public create bam. Well, actually, oh wait, no. Git add all, git status, git commit. Wait, git commit. First commit already 8 days in. Going to upload hopefully daily for this. Git. Do I push before I connect? No. Git remote add ass origin. And then git branch make main, and then git push view origin main. Beautiful in it. Why do I keep fucking this up? Okay. I'll CD back into day 9. Okay. There we go. What is the data I'm looking for? I'm guessing this. I guess I'll read. Another push of the button leaves you in a familiar hallways. In the familiar hallways of some friendly amphipods. Good thing you each somehow got your own personal mini submarine. The historians jet away in search of the chief, mostly by driving directly into walls. Although historians quickly figure out about these things, you notice the amphipod in the corner struggling with his computer. He's trying to make more contiguous free space by compacting all the files, but his program isn't working. You offer to help. He shows you the disk map, your puzzle input he's already generated, for example. The disk map uses a dense format to represent the layout of files and free space on the disk. The digits alternate between indicating the length of a file and the length of free space. Wait. The digits alternate between indicating the length of the file and the length of free space. Okay, so just map like would represent a 1 block file, 2 blocks of free space, a 3 block file. Oh wait. Represent a 1 block file, 2 blocks of free space, 3 block file, 4 blocks free space, and then 5 block file. Just map like 909 would represent 9 block files in a row with no free space between them. Each file on the disk also has an ID number based on the order of the files as they appear before they are rearranged. Each file on disk also has an ID number based on the order of the files as they appear before they are rearranged, starting with ID 0. So the disk map in UR5 already has 3 files, a 1 block with ID 0, a 3 block with 1, and a 5 block with 2, using one character for each block where digits are the ID file. The disk map 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 represent these individual blocks. Oh, right, using one character for each block where digits are the file ID and oh, so it's like I see. So this is the data block, which is just one, and then you have 2 free space. Periods represent this. And there's 3 of this. Um, but this is the 3 blocks. This is more the ID, if anything. So it's a 1 block, but it's a 3 ID, right? First example above represents these individual blocks. Oh, no, I'm stupid. 2 file, 3, 3, 3, 1. So it just keeps going up in order of like ID for file block. That's why we like to move file blocks one at a time from the end of the disk. But this is, I'm pretty sure what I was doing in my How Computers Work class as well, and he was talking about algorithms for compressing files. Blocks one at a time. The end of the disk to the left. This map 1, 2, 3, 4. What the process would look like. Oh, whoa. Oh shit. So you're just taking the last one and you're filling it in, right? Okay. Final step. of this file compacting process, update the file system checksum. To calculate the checksum, add the result of multiplying each of these blocks' position. The leftmost blocks is in position 0. If a block contains free space, skip it. Here to the first file, and multiply by its R. I'm so confused. Continuing the first example, the first few blocks position multiplied by its file ID. Zero, zero. Wait, what's the input? Wait, what? I thought it would come in this. I'm confused. Oh my god. Wait. Oh wait, no, I do see. I do see what's happening. I don't, the only thing I need clarification on is, um, do not solve, actually, I kind of liked 4 out better for this. Do not solve the question I paste, just my question in regards to it. I don't get the check sum. This is gonna be a hard one. The checksum is calculated by summing the product of each block's position and its file ID. Okay. After the files have been moved to eliminate gaps, we will have a continuous sequence of file IDs and free space. Yep. So this wouldn't be the input. This is kind of like what I want the output to be, by the way. Let me just change this right now. So like ideally, I want this. Okay. Advent of code day number 9. Part number 1. Back to this. Oh, I see. This is just an index list times each one of these for the input. I see. I don't know why I wasn't getting that. So for this, I'm still confused. Like that makes sense, the example it's showing. Continuing the first example. This. Oh, it's down here. That's the compacted thing. So once it's fully compacted, I'm so stupid. Okay. Yeah, and that's just the index times that. I see. Okay. So we have to take an input of this and we need to convert it into this. And then we have to loop through and we have to take the last one and just fill in free space as we go. Okay. So I want to just define this. So like the first step is going to be taking the input and formatting it into free space and block size. Input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 becomes 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. After making the input into format, make an algorithm to take the last digits of the string and uh, put it in the first available free spot. Repeat until no free space between nums. And then return the checksum of multiplying each digit in the final compressed compressed file block by its index and add them all. Okay. So first we want to, so what am I going to end up just putting this in? I mean, it's going to end up just being a string again, right? Or I do make it an array. I love arrays. Call me a sucker for arrays. They're easy to work with in Python at least. So, um, so maybe I'll call this the what do we want to call it? We want to call it maybe like the space array. What a beautiful name. Um, so for with open data.text, read it in as a file. Actually, yeah. The only thing is that it's like when I do for line in file, it's just gonna be one line. So for num in line, I can just print num. Let me make sure everything's hooked up. Oh my god. Python day9.py. Okay. And it prints off every single character. Beautiful. And then if I were to do a print here, it would print off one line. Beautiful. Okay. So for each number, we want to read it, and we want an alternate. We want a boolean here for alternation. We want I could say is space equals false. And we say if is space. So if it's true, then we want to for num for can you do can you do a for loop that doesn't have a value of tracking, just like loop this code X amount of times? It's gonna be so stupid when I see it. No, but like, do I really want whatever? Yeah, sure. For index in range of num. Make sure that this is an int. Just make sure. Actually, yeah, I mean it should always be an int. So for in this range, I want to do space array dot append a period. Um, else if it's not space, then I want to append I also want a count variable. Count. Or I guess I could just do an enumerate, right? Where I say count and num. And then I say else for, wait. Yeah. Else for index in range of int num space array dot append count. Right? And then print off the space array. Literal. Oh. For count in line dot strip. Oh, I'm never toggling. It just always falls. If is space, so else. So just at the end of this, I want is space to equal false. And at the end of this, is space equals true. Oh, I don't want help. Okay. 0 0 dot dot dot. Oh, that is true. It's incrementing like twice. So maybe I don't do enumerate here. Maybe I do have just like a count set to 0. And at the end of this, I say count plus equals 1. So now we have 0, 1 1 1 dot 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 2 dot 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 3 3 3 dot 4 4 dot 5 5 5 dot 6 6 6 dot 7 dot. Okay, nice. So we are correctly parsing that. Beautiful. Um, so now we want to take the last digit. So I kind of want, would this be a 2-pointer? This would easily be a 2-pointer, right? I have 1 pointer that goes until it reaches free space and one that goes until it reaches a digit. Actually, the only problem with doing a 2-pointer thing is that eventually it's going to get to the point where like right here, right? Where there's um well no, this is a perfect. Oh no, no. I'm not making sense. 2 pointer would be perfect. It would be like a so I'd have a left pointer equal to 0 and a right pointer equal to space array the length space array length minus 1. I think it's a -1, right? Yeah. And so while it needs to keep going until oh, while left is not right. Because eventually they should meet right here, right? Both pointers. So just while left is not right. We want to take, we want to do a loop. Or no. Why would we don't loop in a double pointer? We just do conditions for removing both of them. So if space array at left equals is oh no, I can just do this. Equals this. Right? I want to take the value of space array at the current right pointer. And then I could actually do if space array at the right pointer just is not a period, then space array at left will equal space array at right. And so if this is not that, right, meaning it is a period, then I want right minus equals 1. And if this isn't this, then I want to do left plus equals 1, right? Is that right? Before I even run it, let's like just try to think of this logic. So while left is not right, if the left side, right, so like over here, on the first iteration, if this is equal to period, which it's not, so I'm going to do an else, and I'm just going to move this forward 1. And then it's not, so I'm going to move forward 1. Now I'm here. So now that I'm here, I'm now checking if the space array right is not equal to this, which it's not equal to that, then the space array at the left index is going to be equal to the right array here. But I also need to clear whatever is there, right? I need to say now that also the space array at right equals a period. And then if this is equal to a period, right? So on like the next iteration, it will. Then I push this in 1, and then I'll be there. And so ideally, it's going to keep sending these over and clearing these, right? 00998. Beautiful. There's no way I'm about to. Okay. And so then we're going to go through um, for sorry, for num in a space array. I want to take num and I want to enumerate. That's not how that works. Um, is that not? Um, result equals num times index. Check sum equals 0. Checksum plus equals the result. Print checksum. Oh, int. Oh, up until if num does not equal a period, then do that. So that's off. Why is that off? 3 times 9. Why would that be off? Okay, print. Whoa. Let's print off uh results of results and nums. I want results, num, and index. Okay. Result, num, index. Okay. 18, 27, 32. Oh my god, it's just because I have to do this. Got to indent that. Okay, I mean, theoretically this works, right? Theoretically. If space array left equals list index out of range. if space array equals what? How would this ever be an index out of range? What? How would it work for the last one but not this one? How about this? How about I print off space array here and just make sure that it like looks decent. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look decent at all. What happened? Oh wait, no. That is fine. I don't know what I'm saying. So then why is this sorting not working? While left is not right, if the space array at the left index is equal to that, do I need to check first if like a bounds check? Like if left, let me print left. So I need to make sure, like, if left is greater than, or if left is greater than the space array, the length of space array, right? Break. What? I don't get this out of range issue here. Oh, I don't want to ask ChatGPT, but I don't know what else to do right now. Why am I getting an out of range error on the space array left equals while left is less than right. And because I'm changing this, I'm actually going to undo. Okay. Sick. I want this back. Is that the line we were doing? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I fucking nailed that. I fucking nailed that, bro. Wow. Um, that was definitely the best I've ever done on one of these. I mean, I that was like the only errors I came across was I forgot to indent this on first run, and and just this, and that's something I learned. I learned that you can't do that this is doing a is a reference comparison, not a value comparison. In Python, it checks two variables if they reference the same object, but I actually want to check to make sure that the left pointer is not ever equal to the right pointer. So, wow, that is easily the best I've ever done on one of these. Part two, because I don't have a lot of time. Upon completion, two things immediately become clear. First, the disk definitely has a lot more continuous free space. Just like Jesus. Um, and about hope. Second, the computer is running much more slowly. Maybe introducing all the file system fragmentation was a bad idea. The eager amphipod already has a new plan. Rather than move individual blocks, he'd like to try compacting the files on his disk by moving the whole files instead. This time, attempt to move whole files to the leftover to the leftmost span of free space blocks that could fit the file. Attempt to move each file exactly once in order of decreasing file ID, starting with the file with the highest file ID. If there is no span of free space to the left of the free file that is large enough to fit the file does not move. So for example, 99 would fit, 888 would just never fit anywhere. 777 would fit after 111. Okay, I see. Okay, so all we're going to be changing is instead of just moving everything one by one by one by one, I want to first like check. So like when I'm doing these if left equals this, instead of just the first occurrence, I want to the pointer needs to check until it comes to something that isn't it, right? And then whatever that count variable is, I want to check on the left one if there's enough there. If there's enough there, then this is going to move over there, right? And then the pointer is just going to go and it's going to change every single one. And if not, then I'm not going to touch this. I'm going to move to the next one, but this pointer isn't going to move. I'm going to check that DM real quick. Stupid ass DM. Okay. So the idea here is I want, by the way, I need to stop saying part one. I always just integrate it with my code. Um, so the idea here is going to be actually, it'd be kind of nice. We'd be doing a git add, git commit part one done. I'll push that later. I also want to change this back to this. So same parsing, and then instead of So like right now I have it, okay, if this is equal to period, right? If it's equal to period, I want my, I guess I now want like a second pointer, right? So if this is equal to period and this isn't equal to period, I want to start doing like a count. I want to start saying while the space array at right is equal to, aren't these the values though? Wait. Yeah, I mean, these are the values. This is just an index. So I should probably do like on my first occurrence, um, current value equals space array right. And then while the space array right is equal to the current value, I want to add a size, a size of block plus equals 1. So once we find it, we have the size of block and the current value. And so I just keep incrementing, and then after this is done, after I have the size of the block, I want to check to see if there's a size over there. So current value, current space. I don't want the value here though. What do I want? So this one I want the value so I can keep checking to make sure I'm there. Right. And now I want to switch it over to, I just need to check into as long as it needs to be another while. But I know it's a period, so what? It's a while space array left. Also, um, right plus equals 1. Um, but but I don't actually want to. Actually, I guess I want to move this, right? I mean, I know I hadn't want to move. I didn't know if I need a dummy pointer though, because I kind of want a dummy pointer, right? Like a right dummy equals right, and a left dummy equals left, right? So I can say like the right dummy plus equal 1. And so this way, when I'm done, I can, so because either I'm going to have to write over this with periods or nothing. And at the periods, I'm either going to have to write it over with the values that were over here or nothing, right? So while space array on the left is equal to period, I want the left dummy to go forward. I guess this isn't going to be right. This is going to be the right dummy. And while the left dummy plus equals 1, and um size of space equals 0. Size of space plus equals 1. So now that I've done both of these, right? Here, let's just remove all of this. So now I have the size of both blocks. And I want to say, okay, if the size of the space is greater than or equal to the size of the block, then while then for index in the range of the size of the block, I want space array at right to equal a period. At right plus index, right? And this is just gonna write over all that and also increase just right, because then we're going to just be moving that over. But we want otherwise, right? Else, if it's smaller, well, there's actually two things I want to do. I also want to both that and the space array. Actually, I can just do this in the space array at the left plus index. Oh, well, actually, this should be minus index. Sorry. Space array at left plus index is going to be equal to the current value. And then left will be increased. And right will be decreased. Okay. Now I can say else. Else, I just want to move the right pointer. Right? Else right minus the size of block. Right is equal to right minus the size of the block. And is that it? So we're saying, okay, so our first occurrence will be here, right? If this equals this, then space array at right, as long as that's a digit, then the current value is going to be equal to this. Then we set a bunch of these. And then we're going to say while space array at dummy right, which is this, is equal to 9, right? Increase that and the size of block. So 1, 2. So now we have a size of 2. And then we say, okay, while this is this increment, so 1, 2, 3. Then we stop. So now we have the size of the size of block and size of space is a 2 and a 3. It's because this is 3 and this is greater than the size of the block. Then for index in the range of the size of the block, which is 2, I want the space array. Oh, this is the only other thing I think I'm missing. Oh, no, it's fine. Then the space array at right minus index is going to be equal to this. And so I'm just going to keep looping. So because it's 2 at right minus 0, because right where I am, I want that to be that. And then at right minus 1, I want that to change to a period. And this will also set. Oh, and then yeah, and then we're de-incrementing right as well. I mean, let's see. The only thing I also wanted to print was oh wait, no, I did want to print that. Oh, not what I wanted. I'm in like an infinite loop, aren't I? Why would I be? It's because I'm missing like an else. Oh yeah, I'm missing else's right here. So if that's not equal to a period, then right minus equal 1, right? Else left plus equals 1. That's what I was missing. Okay. Range out of init while space array right dummy equals current value. Oh. 2819. Wait, I'm just like missing stuff in the middle. I'm leaving behind these. How is that possible? Wait, it should be 00992. But it said 009 space 9? What? What? Um, it has to be with this and this, right? No, but these are else's. Zero zero, and then it should go 99. So why isn't it? So we get here and we say, okay, I take this. I mean, at the very least, it should be placing both of those, right? I need to do some prints in here, I think. So like print size of block, print, okay, sizes, size of block, block and then space, size of space. What else do I want? I kind of want to um print where space array at left is and space array at right. Okay, so 2 and 3 is what I want, and then period and 9, 9 and period. Space away. Space array at right minus index equals this. let's do that one first. I need to add that. Array next. Oh, I don't really care about. So I mean, I get the size. So it's 2, 3. Array next for that is just a period. It's just a period. Oh yeah, I'm printing it before. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'd want to print that before this, and then it shouldn't be a period, right? Yeah. Array next is a 9. Wait, array next is a 9. So that's where it's messing up. It should be. Actually, wow, that's really messing up. How is that messing up? Print, print right. Right, right. Cool. I guess I want to more so print off um the right value. Array at right. Whoa, just happened. Yeah, so it's saying the next value is 9, meaning that the right pointer. Oh wait, no, it is a 9. What if I? Okay, what's array next here? Oh, array next is 9, and right value is 9. So it is replacing these two 9s, or it should be. But in this full print, it's not replacing this. Why? Why? Space array at here equals that. Size of block is 2. Wait, what? Right here, this becomes 4. So the block should be 4. And yet the loop num only ever goes up to 2. Let me remove all these prints. Well, actually, no. So I should be looping through the size of block, which is 2, right? 1, 2. Beautiful. Size, so this would be 3. 1, okay, beautiful. 2 and 2. Wait, but like right here, this is 4. Why is this block is 2? Yes. The next block should be 4. It's 3. Why would it be 3? And then the next one should be 7. I mean 3. It's 2. Oh, oh, wait, no. Actually, now that I look at this, it's throwing those 8s over there, and the 8 should never be going. Okay, wait, there's some really bad logic going on here. There's some really bad logic going on here. I won't lie, I do need to start working on discrete math. I'll give this like 5 more minutes of trying to do it on my own, and I'll just give it to ChatGPT. Okay. With the current value, so I mean, let's keep track of these pointers, right? I have a dummy right and a dummy left. That should be when I have this first value and I have this first period, these are the dummies. While the dummy over here is equal to our current value, we move in and we increase the size of our block, right? Well, these should automatically be 1, right? 3? Oh no. That should have been right. Oh my god. Also, at no point is the size. Yeah, so I'm tripping. And then I also kind of want the value at the end, the current value. So 9 is 2, 8 is 3, nope. 7 is 2, nope. 6 is 4, yep. 5 is 4, yep. 4 is 2. So why is it messing up on the 8 and the 7? Size is 3. Size shouldn't be 3. That's the problem here. As well. Every time I enter into this and I go to the top, right? and I end up entering this loop. What is my left and right? Array, space array at left. All right, this is a 9. Okay. Not what I really... Actually, I do just kind of want the index of these. Two, 41, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it gets to here. 13, 18, 18. It's like, it's actually like doing well on like, so what is going wrong on these where it's like just leaving behind an 8? I just don't know why it's leaving behind these digits, or it's like those 8s should never be moved. Why is it moving those 8s? And it's because the size of is messing up. So so like here, I want to see why it is saying, like, give me the right dummy. And I don't care about these. Okay, so 41 should be the end. Yep. 38. It just skipped. The right dummy is now there when it needs to be at 39. So 41, 41. And this goes 40, 41. And then this goes to 38. It should only be minus by 2 right here. Okay, when it comes in here, when right comes in here, print the right dummy. Here, let me remove this one. And let me print remove. Oh wait, no, I'm good. Okay. So on this first iteration, it goes 41, then 40, and then just skipping. Why is it just skipping? Why is it going down one? What is making right? No. I want to see a 39 per. What the fuck? I need something to print this 39. There. You. Where's this else coming from? If If the space array on the right pointer is not equal, what? So I just don't want this? I just don't want the L's? And then it stuck in a loop. Like what? If this is a number, do this. Otherwise, go down one. So why is this printing ever between the 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, and 8? It has to be because right here when we're setting this equal to like 0, it's like setting that last 8 to a 0. Space array at the right minus the index equal to that, right? Honestly, it's going to be really messy, but print the space array. It changes that, and then it skips that. What? Um, 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 where am I? Delete this. Put this. Print the space array when I'm going in here. Oh my god. Fuck off. Okay, 9, 9, and then it replaces this 9, and then it skips that 9. Why? Why is it skipping that 9? Like right here, there should be a 9 here, but somehow it places a. Like, what is going on? Okay. Don't answer anything but my question. Why is it my code is not removing that 9? That second 9 from the right and adding it to the left? Don't refactor all of my code. Just this logic for this. Whatever. Okay. It's these. The left answers are true. Since you've already transferred the entire block, left should move by the size of the entire block, not one step at a time. Oh, you're so right, because index is updating. I don't need to keep updating the left and the fucking right, bro. So after I'm done with this loop, I can just say The size of space and the size of block. Oh my god. Ugh. Python day 9 dot py. 2858. This should be here. I don't know if this just runs correctly. Nope. Bro did worse than me. Real. Okay, fuck you. I already looked at what I wanted. So why wouldn't the thing be moving? Why wouldn't 2 be moving? We get here, right? We have a size 1, value 1, blah blah blah, and then we just don't move it. Why? If current value equals 2. Wait. There's a print here. I don't want this. I'm so confused. What do you mean? What are these prints? I want these prints gone. Yeah, these. Fuck off. The whole problem is this 2 needs to be here. Why is it not there? Oh, wait. Instead of keeping the left point, like the left pointer keeps going, I need to reset the left pointer every single, like the left pointer should almost like never be incremented because of this. That's why. But then it gets stuck in this loop of if it's not greater than, go back. If it's not greater than, go back, go back, go back, go back. The whole point was like if it's not greater than, then keep moving on. But that is the problem, is like if I find something like 888, right? I find 888 and it's too big to fit in like a three space, right? But 777 is, but we've already moved past that. But oh yeah, the point is that it's like, see, I keep needing moving forward, but I need to go back and check if there's like something that can fit that. Right? How would I do that? I need to start working on discrete math, so I'm just gonna I have this code that is trying to do the example below, but I need help with the logic of going back to previous free space if something now fits into it, like that 2, for instance. Do not change the approach of my overall code. Just what needs to change for this to happen. If I had more time, I'd be able to find out a way to do this, but I have to work on a screen math. I have an hour and a half to get through all those lectures, which probably won't happen, but I need to try. Okay, you scan left to find free place. You look at the block. If it fits, you place it. If it doesn't fit, you move right, backward by the size of the block, and advance left. This effectively discards the block. Okay, what you want? You want to try. Yeah. Instead, try. Oh, that's kind of disgusting now. Don't change this yet, and set this equal to the dummy. So like go back. Or no, no, actually go forward still. So while this and this, if size of this, whatever. If size of this. Wait, where does this go? Oh no, this is ah, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. It all makes sense now. So I still want to do this, but I'm saying that's so smart. But I if the size of the space um uh is too small for the block, um instead of like just moving on, right? I'm like, okay, let's take this further, right? Let's go, let's set left equal to its dummy for now, and let's just like go forward with checking if this block can fit somewhere, right? I think one of my else's is wrong. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Okay. If size of space, for index and size. Yep, yep. Okay. Okay. Left equals left dummy. Else, right? Else that. Okay, so that's exactly what I have. It's not working. Undo, undo. I know this approach is right. I'm just missing something. Managing block, blah, 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 blah. Come on. Okay. Key changes. When a block doesn't fit into the current space, we no longer immediately reduce right. Instead, we skip that free space by moving left to the end of that free space. Yes. If we exhaust all free spaces without placing a block, then and only then we discard it. Yes. Handle this. We first identify the block right before searching. Okay. While this, while right. Okay, this is just a bounds check. Whoa. Size of block. Block end is equal to right. Okay, while block end is greater than or equal to and equals the current value. Yep, that's my logic. Now we try to place this entire block into a suitable free place. Let me extend this a bit. So free space. We'll scan free spaces from left forward until we either find it or run out. So track if we've placed it. Remember, we are scanning for free places. So now we do while this and not block placed. If this, okay, this is all my same logic. If this, for this, yep, yep. Advanced pointers, yep, and do block true. Okay, else doesn't fit. We skip this free space, and we. Okay, so if we've tried all places, if it's not blocked, we only tried between original left and left, but couldn't find. That means there's no Place, discard it by removing. Discard the block means turning it into from the right side. I don't think that's what it means. Wait, let me see if it's doing what I think it's saying right there, which it shouldn't be doing. Yeah, it's turning these into, which shouldn't, all it should be doing, it's saying if we don't place the block, then like set it, but I don't want that. I just want to say like if we weren't able to place the block, just skip it, right? Right is going to be equal to um, right minus 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 the size of the block. Right equals right minus the size of the block. 3, 4. No. Damn, bruh. I can't believe O1 got that wrong, by the way. Huh. This sucks. I can't wait for winter break when I just have so much time. Red room. Again, this is what my code was doing earlier, but the 2 needs to go there. The 2 needs to go there. This is literally what my code was before without any ChatGPT. Uh, I want to see what it like actually fixes here. Because it has to be something where it just keeps going back and it checks to see if the current block can fit in any of these spaces. When a block can't be placed, instead of resetting left to where it started for that block, we reset left to 0, okay, and then it starts from the beginning. Okay, so it's literally the exact same logic that I was saying. But my logic, what it was doing is that when it came to here, if it didn't fit, I like actually was my logic fine? Let me just go back here for 1 second. The whole thing is that if this, right, else, oh, whatever. But then do I just set left equals 0? Huh, that's you went there. Um, why wouldn't the other stuff fix? Well, the whole thing that's happening now, right, is it's like if the size of this, oh, if it doesn't fit, left goes back to the beginning. So every time it doesn't fit, we're just going back to the beginning, right? Instead, we need to like exhaustively search and then go back to the beginning. Exhaustively search. So, I mean, this code definitely works now, but and so how is this one achieving it? It's saying that da, 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 da. If block fits, remove. Doesn't fit, skip to free space. If not placed, then it goes to the end of the block, and this goes back to here. What's even like the key difference here? Because I know this is right now, but what's the difference between my last code that just happened and I mean, it's just that we have two lefts, right? And we just have two whiles. That's it. This one's is exhaustively searching, and then the other one is going through and formatting everything. So, like I understand what needs to happen. It's just it's a little annoying that I had to use GPT for that shit because I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I just don't have the time. I have to leave in an hour, and I want to get through as much as my lectures before my lecture today. So, huh? How, bruh? Don't get how that could ever fail. On the dead ones. But so what were the key changes here? Same way. We repeatedly scan right from right to find rightmost block. For each found block, we attempt to place it. If it fits, blah blah blah. If it doesn't fit in any free space, we leave it. After placing a block or failing to place it, we always try the next block to the left without resetting the entire disk. Block can't fit anywhere, it stays in place because we repeatedly scan and attempt to move blocks until no moves occur. Previously skipped free space is made. Become suitable. Exactly. Exactly. On the dead one. Wow. Maybe I need to come back to this another day and do it myself. We'll come back another day and do it. Alright. Um, I'm gonna go use the bathroom before we start. It's only gonna be about an hour anyways, but you know. This should be, I want this open next to Notion. And we are on discrete math, section 3. Lecture 32. 32. Okay, I'll be right back.